Hi, welcome to How We Met. I'm Sheryl Strich, and every month I get to interview two couples who tell their story about how they met. But before we get started, I want to wish everybody a happy, healthy, and delicious Thanksgiving. Our first couple up are Tracy and Ron Murray. Tracy's the Zumba fitness instructor, and Ron is the karate and kickboxing instructor. By the way, he'll be teaching an additional class for self-defense starting this month. It's Tuesdays from 2 to 3. Look for the flyer. They're both members of the Pickleball Club, Wine Club, and Baby Boomers Club. And Tracy's mom is Marcy Scheinwald. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us, Sheryl.
Thank you so much for coming on. I always ask 3 questions. First question is, where are you from?
We are originally from New York, Long Island, New York, a city named Babylon.
Oh, Babylon, okay. You're both from Babylon?
Well, I was from Staten Island, then went to Long Island, and then lived in West Islip, then to Babylon.
Okay.
But I was living in Babylon when we met.
Okay, all right. We'll get to that. And then, how long have you been a couple?
We have been married 22 years. We just celebrated our 22nd anniversary.
Congratulations.
Earlier this month, thank you, on October 4th. And we dated a couple years before that. We actually started dating in the year of 2000, the turn of the century.
Exactly.
Oh.
So we've been together over 20 years.
I guess that makes it 25 years.
Yes,
Correct.
it does.
Right. Okay, and how long have you lived in Laguna Woods?
5 years. It was 5 years in July.
Okay.
We moved in 2020.
That's right. Oh, 2020, 2000, 2020, okay.
Yeah.
You like even numbers.
Good symmetry.
All right. Okay, let's get started. How did you meet?
Okay. Well, one of my side jobs, I was the head of security in a popular nightclub, and I actually saw Tracy before I knew her.
Wait. Where was the nightclub?
It was on Long Island.
Oh, in Long Island. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So I saw her on the dance floor, and she caught my eye, I'm not going to lie. But she always came up to the DJ and always asked for freestyle music. I didn't even know what freestyle was, but she would beg the DJ, he'd play it, and then she'd be out with her girlfriends having a blast on the dance floor. And I just remember this infectious smile, and she was dancing like a little maniac. And she really did catch my eye. Then take it over from there.
And then we met there. We had mutual friends. We started dating, and then we continued that.
Wait. So she caught your eye. How long did that? How soon did she catch?
All right, it was a couple months, and I would see her, a couple times a month that she would come in.
Right.
So it wasn't that often. But then I started really recognizing her, and I kind of hoped somebody would introduce me. And we actually knew a couple people that I knew, and then she knew. And then they introduced us probably in the second month, probably after I saw her.
So he saw you before you saw him?
Yes, I believe so. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you saw me there.
Yes, because he worked there. So yeah, since he was security there, everybody knew Ron.
Okay. Right. So then you asked her out? You were introduced and you asked her?
No, she actually asked me out.
I don't know why I'm not surprised.
She gave me her number when she left one night and said, hey, give me a call. We should get together. I said, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I guess after it's pretty much history after that.
Yeah.
Then we started dating, and we would get together frequently. We got to know each other. And then we actually ended up getting engaged in 2002.
Okay.
And then we got married in October 4th, 2003.
Okay.
So, and now, and we just celebrated our 22nd anniversary. Amazing.
And so,
on our 20th anniversary, we celebrated our 20th in Hawaii, actually. We recently went back to Hawaii, and that's where our honeymoon was as well.
So we have some pictures from Hawaii, I think.
Oh, possibly.
Probably, yeah.
That's probably on your honeymoon.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So who got into, you're into kickboxing and self-defense, and you're into Zumba. Was that something you guys were doing before you got together?
No. So Ron was always, along with his full-time job and many other jobs he had, including security at the nightclub, he had his own martial arts, kickboxing, karate dojo in our house, actually in Babylon.
Oh, in your house.
And it was so popular, his kids would also be a part of it. It became such a large group. He acquired many students during that time we lived there. And it was just a great dojo. And everybody would come over, do the workouts. He trained them in karate.
Can I stop? How big was your house?
Well, it wasn't that big, but we dedicated the entire basement. We built a nice little karate studio down there.
So you could have you could fix up your basement.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And it had an outdoor entrance into it.
Okay.
So it wasn't too intrusive to the house.
I'm picturing this huge mansion.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It was a very old house.
Real old
actually.
house. Yep.
And they all loved it. They loved coming over here, taking classes with Sensei Ron. As the years went on, they would then be part of one of the large organizations there. They would be in a lot of kickboxing matches, actually, tournaments on Long Island over the years, as well as Ron.
Right.
He's third degree, a third-time world champion kickboxer, a third-degree black belt. He has many skills, actually, which is amazing. Yes. And his kids as well, they're all champion fighters. And I got into the kickboxing workout back then, I guess about 20 years ago. I loved it. Right. And then I would always take exercise classes, aerobics and whatnot at the local gym. Right. And I always enjoyed it. I was always frequently there taking the classes. And my regular full-time job, I was an executive assistant for over 20 years, about 25 years. On Long Island. Yeah. And then when we left New York, we sold the house and we moved to Imperial Beach, San Diego.
Right.
Yep.
And shortly after, I became a licensed Zumba instructor.
Can I ask you something? Of all the places in San Diego, why did you move to Imperial Beach?
I know, it's so
Okay,
funny.
well, my son lived down there.
Okay.
And then he said there's pretty good surf down in Imperial Beach. And so we checked it out, and it's hardcore surf scene down there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I surf all the time, so I really like surfing down there, especially in the winter. It had gigantic waves down at the sloughs, so it was very appealing.
Okay.
But then, unfortunately, it got some sewage problems.
Yes,
so
yeah.
that was unfortunate,
Right.
yeah.
Right, so it wasn't too hard to move north then?
No, because I love to drive up here and surf at San Onofre.
Right.
It's really my favorite break.
Right.
So now I surf there all the time.
Now it's closer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a surfer?
I do. I surf a little, not as much as him. He's an avid surfer. I surf a little bit, and I prefer small waves and gentle, water flow. So I just surf once in a while, but preferably in the summer when it's warmer and the ocean temperature is warmer.
Right. I like warmer. I boogie board.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, I don't go in the.
Cool.
I don't do the ocean in the wintertime.
Right. It's too cold. I don't have a wetsuit, so it has to be when it's the water has to be
Right.
the right
High
temperature.
60s or 70s.
Right.
Right. Okay, so then did you ever teach at all in the dojo?
No, not myself. He was always the lead instructor there, and his kids. They're also instructors as well currently.
Right.
They all still enjoy this teaching kickboxing and karate over the years. Right. And then he just got me into it. I loved it. And then he started teaching me karate, actually during the pandemic back in 2020.
Right.
When everybody had a lot of free time.
Yes.
And we were living in Imperial Beach in our cute little apartment. And then he would start teaching me the martial arts side of it, and I loved it.
Right.
And then when we moved here, I was already teaching Zumba Fitness in Imperial Beach.
Okay.
He was teaching kickboxing and karate there as well.
Okay.
We worked for the Boys and Girls Club there actually for a while.
Okay.
And then we were teaching classes with a friend of ours at his local gym.
Right.
So, and then we enjoyed that very much for several years.
Right.
And then we moved up here in 2020.
Right.
There was a little pause, obviously, on my classes.
Yeah.
I continue teaching Zumba Fitness on Zoom with a lot of my ladies back in Imperial Beach.
Yes.
And then eventually they hired both of us here.
Right.
So it worked out great.
Right.
And then when I first started teaching here, I was actually on the outside because it was during COVID.
Yes.
On the back patio at Clubhouse 2.
Oh, okay.
So, and I started with only, I believe, 4 students back then.
Right.
And now I have a nice, large, sizable group.
You know what? In my old show, we filmed something from the Zumba teacher, Sandy O'Connor. Was in my show.
That. Yes.
Right.
He was in my show, and we filmed.
remember that.
Right, we
Yes.
filmed you.
That's great.
I remember
just
that
put it-
episode.
I just
yes.
put it together.
At Clubhouse too.
At Clubhouse too.
Right.
Right. That was
That's
really
great.
cute. Yeah. Okay. Great.
And I'd like to add, Tracy just last Saturday got her 3rd-degree brown belt.
Right.
Which
Right.
is a very high rank.
Yeah,
So she did great.
congratulations.
I
Yeah.
teach his martial arts class here in the village at Clubhouse 5 alongside of him.
Right.
He's Sensei Ron is a lead
Right.
instructor.
Right.
And he has a great group of people. They really love his karate, his kickboxing class. The schedule's on the website.
Yeah.
And myself and 4 of the people, we just received our brown belt this past Saturday. So that was exciting. And then we have part 2 of the belt test this coming Saturday with some of the rest of the group that takes Ron's classes.
Oh, that's great.
And then he is
Yeah.
starting a self-defense class, brand new. He's adding that. And that starts on November 18th on Tuesdays.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yep.
Do you guys do anything other than ever do stuff that's not
Yeah,
self-defense?
I know the classes keep us pretty busy
Right,
during the week.
right.
And then we love pickleball.
Yeah.
We got into that about 2 years ago.
Right.
Play golf.
And we play pickleball, golf. When the Baby Boomers, the wine club. We went to the Baby Boomers Halloween
Oh, yeah.
this past weekend, and we won the best couples costume.
Oh,
We did.
Was that,
So that
the
was
same,
fun.
was that the same costume that you wore for the pickleball?
No, it was
Oh.
different.
No.
Yeah, yeah. This time he was Popeye and I was olive oil.
Oh, what a difference. Okay.
Yes. It's true.
Well, anyway, you guys have really taken advantage of everything that's here.
Oh, yeah.
You really.
We love it here.
Yeah.
Such a great community.
Yeah.
We met some wonderful, wonderful people. We have a lot of wonderful friends here, along with our great students that take our classes.
Right.
There's so many activities.
Right.
There's something for everyone here.
Right.
So we're not too far from the beach, which is great. So, and we still have family and friends in San
Yeah.
Diego
Yeah.
that we get to visit here and there, which is wonderful. And we still have family back in New York that we fly back to visit. We go back to New York about like once every other year.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I was just back in New York. It's great.
Yeah.
it's a great time to visit.
So
great
fun.
place to visit.
Oh, yeah,
But I'm
definitely.
happy to be here. I'm really,
Yes.
really
Us
happy.
too.
I'm
Yes.
really, really happy to be
the
here.
weather is a lot
Yeah.
better.
Anyway, hey, I want to thank you guys for coming on. This is really fun, and I hope more people come for Zumba and self-defense.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
It was great to see you today. Thanks so much for having us.
Thank
Yes.
you. Take care. If you'd like to come on to the show, email us at lwvcouples@gmail.com. Include your name, phone number, and email address, and brief description of your story.